Hello, friends.
Today we are back with a new topic. Any guesses?
No.
Okay, no guesses. So
Today's topic is SWOT analysis.
today's topic is very different but very easy, very new but very interesting because it is for human development or we can say for human progress.
Today, we are gathered here
For
for
the presentation of SWOT analysis.
Before going to our topic, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Swara Ingole.
And hello, my name is Swara Devgirkar.
Let's begin our topic SWOT analysis.
So, first of all, in your mind, the first question arises that what is meant by SWOT analysis? So, I tell you, SWOT analysis is a continuous process of progress, or we can say birth to death process of progress. And SWOT analysis also means as self-analysis. Now, self-analysis is refers to the process of examining and understanding the process, including one's thought, behaviors, and motivation. Now, if we are doing self-analysis, we have to recognize some self-qualities. Now, how can we recognize our self-qualities? We have an action that we have to recognize our self-qualities. The action of recognizing self by self, like what am I, how am I, why am I. Then objective. Objective, it has three parts. Self-reliance. Self-reliance means independent, not depending on others, doing our work by self. Second part is um, finding faults. Finding faults is not a bad quality. It is a good quality, but we can find faults in others. So then, why we cannot find faults in ourselves? We have to find faults in ourselves. If we find fault in ourselves, it leads to a continuous improvement. And the third part is mostly related to the self-reliance and finding faults. That is continuous improvement. The objective has two parts, two types. Good qualities and bad qualities. Good qualities is also called as ideal qualities, and good qualities includes positive qualities. I would like to tell you some few positive qualities. They are punctual, never give up, quick learner, adapting new atmosphere quickly, responsible and confident. And if there is positiveness in oneself, so the strength is also more, and strength should be mentally and physically. Strength, if positiveness and strength should be maximum, then our character will be converted into God's character. So this was all about good qualities, and the next part will be explained by my friend Swara.
Now, I would like to explain about the negative qualities. Negative qualities is also bad qualities or worst qualities. It is also said as improvement area. Negative qualities, there is no one in the world who doesn't have any negative qualities. Everyone has some negative qualities. I would like to tell you some negative qualities: overconfident, irresponsible, not punctual, late riser, etc. If we have negative qualities, and also we have weakness also, mentally and physically, then our negative qualities should be minimum. If the negative quality is maximum, then minimum. If the negative qualities is minimum, then our character will be worst character. If the negative qualities is maximum, then our character will be a worst character.
So Swara, I would like to ask one question about this. What is the full form of SWOT analysis?
SWOT analysis stands for strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. But by threats, it is help in business and project to access their internal strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats by identifying these factors. By identifying these factors, it helps them to better development and develop strategies for to achieve their goal. For example, personal SWOT development, personal SWOT analyze, strength, problem solving, excellent problem solving ability, positive attitude. Weaknesses, difficulties with public speaking, difficulties with public speaking, um, difficulties with public speaking. Then opportunities, um, opportunities like like get promotion in job for doing the best work in the company. Then a new online course to gain new skills, and threats. Uh, uh, j- uh, job promotion is late because of some issues. This leads to not proper and affecting this job. Then comes the self introduction. Self introduction has three types: casual, informal, and formal. Self introduction is mostly done by informal ways in personal interviews like UPSC, MPSC in these exams, and informal and casual we talk with our parents and friends. Then this all leads to success. Have you understand our topic?
So how was the today's topic? Have you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come on, give them the big round of applause. Yeah, fantastic, beta. Very, very well. You have done it very excellent. Both Swara I and Swara D, you have done excellent role. Nice coordination that you use. Both have done very, very well. The opening was good. Conclusion was very, very nice. You used the conversation part, that is also awesome. Okay. Yes, the energy level at the beginning and at the end, that is awesome. But at the middle, that Sura Ingole has lost this energy level little bit. No problem, no worry about that. But see, don't mug up. Don't try to recall all that things. Okay.